Hello, Sterling Heights residents. My name is Kyle Langlois, and I am the Parks and Recreation Director for the City of Sterling Heights. We are undoubtedly in some of the most trying times in our city's history, as well as that of our nation. It seems like each day we are inundated with information about COVID 19, what we can do, what we can't do, and things that we should do in order to protect ourselves and our loved ones from contracting the virus. I wanted to take a few minutes today to highlight some important information about COVID 19, Governor Whitmer's Executive Order 2020 21, and what that means for our park system on a day to day basis. As we know, parks and recreation is essential. There are health benefits, both physical and mental. It is important that we continue to operate during these difficult times. The Governor's Executive Order, Section 7, corroborates that information, identifying that parks should remain open to allow for our residents and patrons to enjoy outdoor recreation opportunities. These opportunities include hiking, biking, walking, running, fishing, and the like. As you will see, these are all individualized activities that allow our patrons and residents to continue practicing proper social distancing. For the past 3 weeks now, we have closed a number of our park amenities that encourage active participation and social gathering. These closed amenities include playgrounds, restrooms, athletic fields, basketball courts, the skate park, and more. Each one of these closed amenities has been caution taped and or has signs on it that identify that the amenity is closed. It is imperative that our residents and park patrons continue to observe those closures and stay away from those amenities. We know that it's difficult in this current time. The weather is getting warmer. People are at home with nothing to do. There's a lot of extra energy and anxiety that people want to get rid of. But we also know that this is temporary, and it is one of the single most important things that we can do in order to keep our parks open, yet still stop the spread of COVID 19. We also wanted to identify a number of other guidelines that our park patrons need to follow to, again, help slow and or stop the spread of COVID 19. First, if you are sick, please stay home. Even if you're not diagnosed with COVID 19, we want to keep all of our park patrons healthy. Staying home and waiting until you're healthy again before coming back to the parks is much appreciated. Second, our park operating hours are 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. We ask that our park patrons do not enter the park before 7 a.m. and please be out of the park by 10 p.m. This will give our staff ample opportunities to get in, keep the parks clean, remove garbage and litter, and not have to come in contact with as many people. We also need to mention that groups that do not live inside the same household, this includes pets, should not be gathered within 6 feet of each other. So again, if you don't live with the people or the pets in your house, you should not be anywhere within 6 feet of those people when inside our parks. Along with that, we ask that you please be conscious of other park patrons while utilizing our parks. Know and understand the space that you're in. For example, if you're going to be walking on our paths or jogging on our paths and you see somebody coming up the other direction, please move over an extra foot or two just to give that extra bit of space. If you need to use a garbage can and somebody's already using that garbage can, please wait until they vacate that space before you approach that garbage can. These are just two of many ways that we can help provide proper social distancing. Another way that our department is continuing to support proper social distancing is in our parking lots. When you come to our parks, you'll notice that we have a variety of cones set out in every other parking space throughout our parking lots, especially our largest parks. These cones are, again, to help promote proper social distancing. We ask that these cones do not get removed and stay in those exact locations. And we ask that our patrons follow the rules and park in spots that do not have a cone blocking off that space. Lastly, by law, park patrons are required to properly dispose of all garbage and litter, as well as clean up after their pets. This has always been the rule, but more important in this time so that other park patrons and park staff do not have to pick up garbage and trash that might be contaminated with COVID 19. In closing, we know these are difficult times, and we want to make sure that our parks remain open for our residents and park patrons to use. We know that people need to get out, get fresh air, and get exercise. But it's going to take all of us to follow these guidelines and be good neighbors and good residents of Sterling Heights to make sure that we can maintain and keep these parks open through this crisis. As always, if you need more information regarding our parks, recreation services that we provide, please visit www.sterling-heights.net/community info. There's a variety of resources and frequently asked questions on that site regarding COVID-19. In addition, you can follow us on Facebook for any additional updates, and you can always email us at recreation@sterling-heights.net. Again, we thank you for your cooperation during these unprecedented times, and we hope that you stay healthy and well over the next couple months. Thank you.